Hi everyone, welcome to Carmen Katharine's Wreaths. So today we are going to make a snowman Christmas wreath, and it's going to be kind of a flower with a snowman in the center. It's going to be a little bit different than what everyone's used to. It's really cute though. I got him at Hobby Lobby. His little legs hang down, so they're perfect for a wreath. He was 40% off. I don't know if all the Hobby Lobbies are like that. Ours is, I think, because we just got over Hurricane Irma, so a lot of our stuff was on sale everywhere, but I got him. We're going to use him today. We're going to use, I cut 2 rolls, but we're not going to use 2 rolls of the red with metallic in it. I got it from Peppermint. Probably going to use a roll and a half, if not 1 roll. Same thing with your white, a roll and a half. Maybe just 1, not sure yet. But you're going to use a 10-inch work frame, and I got this at Craft Outlet. Okay, and we're going to cut, you're going to cut all your mesh into 10 by 10 inches. So 10-inch squares. I use the 10-inch mesh, and I cut them into 10-inch squares. I use the skill saw, but I also use the wood burner. Sometimes with your metallic, you want to be a little more careful with that. So I use both. Like, we're going to have another wreath right after this, and it's a holiday one, and I use the foil on it. With this, you have to use the wood burner. You cannot cut this with the skill saw or the rotary cutter because it will snag on you, and when you burn it, it kind of mends the ends to it. So if you're going to use any type of metallic mesh, I would definitely use more of the wood burner to seal your ends. So we are at our goal of 1,000 subscribers. We will be having a drawing this week. I'm not sure what day. We're waiting on the skill. We're not getting, it's a zip snip. It's just like the skill. It's just like this, but it is orange. I believe it's orange and white. It comes from Home Depot, and Walmart sells both brands. The Skill Power Cutter, or the Zip Snip. Both of them are sold at Walmart online. You can find them in the stores. I got my husband's 8 years ago for Christmas. So the 21st it'll be in. We're doing the drawing. It is from 1,000 subscribers and back. Everybody's in my email from 1,000 and back. I will do a drawing. My grandson will draw the name. We will be doing that live. We will announce it. I'll put it on the YouTube. I will also put it on my Facebook page. You got 2 days to get a hold of me, okay? So I'm going to put it up. I'm going to try to get a hold of y'all. Y'all, please get back with me so we can get this mailed out to you. Our next drawing is at 2,500 subscribers. I will be giving away a Pro Bow large hand. Now, please, everyone, watch my videos. I can't give it away just for you subscribing. We're reaching the goal of 2,500 subscribers, but I need to see the videos being watched as well. So let's get that going. As soon as we hit 2,500, a lucky winner from 2,500 down. Everybody's eligible from 2,500 down. One of you guys will win a Pro Bow large hand. Hopefully we'll have it in by Christmas. We'll have 25 by Christmas. So we're going to get started. What I wanted to do is I am doing the zip tie method again today. As you can see, I got a lot of goodies to go on this. So we will decorate it with some stuff. I got this also from Hobby Lobby. This is really cute. It's very festive. They had a whole bunch of different colors. I love it. You guys, I found these. This is a rare. Usually, for the past 2 years, I had to buy garland on base to find these, so I was really happy to find these. I have candy canes. Also, you can make your own candy canes by your pipe cleaners, and I get these. You can get at Dollar Tree, and they're really good. They're the tinsel ones. You can make your own. So if you're on a budget, remember, you can make your own, and they work just as good. I do have a couple little things, but we're going to decorate it. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the snowflakes or actually use the artificial snow on it. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure that out as we go. And I got this. So I was really happy with everything they had. Like I said, my store in Florida had a 40% off all seasonal stuff. We also got these. These are from your Dollar Tree. I don't know if I'm going to use these or not, but we'll figure it out as we go. This is going to be fun. We're going to do this and we're going to decorate it. So first thing you want to do, like I said, you're going to cut your mesh into 10-inch squares. And we're just going to do the real simple. If you use a Dollar Tree, you can still do this. Just cut it, even though it's 5 inches. You can cut this in 10-inch squares as well. And you're just going to pull on the edges, okay? And we're just going to pull it through. It's just like my flower I did already. And we're going to, so instead of going half, you're going to do the tails again. And if you guys seen my other stuff, you know what I'm talking about, tails. This kind of swirls it. So it's going to give it a childlike candy cane look to it. So what I wanted to do is I want to layer the colors. And you're going to do this all at once. So again, you're just going to pull on it. Like I said, this is a little bit different than what people are used to, but it's really cute. It looks almost, a lot of my stuff people say looks store-bought, not handmade, which is very flattering. So what you want to do is, if you're going to do red, white, red, here you're going to do white, red, white. So you're going to alternate it. So we're going to use one. So I use the zip tie method today. We're going to use the red ones and we're going to use the white ones. You can use your Dollar Tree ones as well. That's perfectly fine because you're going to cover it with your decor. So you're not going to see it, all right? So what I'm going to do is we're going to do all in one, which saves you saves money on supplies. So you just want to do, so you want to make sure that you see all the colors cascading. And like I said, this is going to be like a, kind of like a candy cane looking method. So don't worry about, oh, it's a flower. It's really not. This is a holiday thing. So I'm just going to take it. And as we go along, you're going to see it start to swirl. So since I got red as your main one, you're going to take your red and see how I'm doing all three at once. And look, this is a 10-inch. I got this at Craft Outlet, the frame. So see how it kind of poofs up? Remember, as we decorate it, we fill it in. So don't worry about that either. So go ahead, fill this up. We're going to go all the way around, okay? And then we're going to work on decorating it. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to put the last two pieces on, but I wanted to explain everything to you. So I just sounded like the nanny. Sorry. All right, so in each section, there is 7 in each section. So you're doing 3 pieces and 7 in each section, because you have 4 sections, because this is a 3-bar. So let me grab a small one so I can show you. So here's your 10-inch reframe that we're using today. So in each section, you're doing 7, and we're putting 1 zip tie on 3 as we're going down. So 7 should fit in each one. So if you times that, times 3, that's 21 in each section, which would make 84 pieces for this flower. So it's still the same amount. We're just doing a different method, but the same amount that I normally use, is 84 pieces. So same exact amount. So it's a roll and a half to make this flower, and it's 84 pieces, which is perfect. So you're using less far as your zip ties, because we're only using 1. So if you're using your pipe cleaners, you're going to use more material if you do it the old-fashioned way. So I'm trying to trying to learn and show you guys as I do different things so you can learn different methods. Alright? So 84 pieces. So I'm going to do the last two in front of you so you can see. You want it to be as tight as possible, and you want to make sure as you do it, it's white, red, white, red, white, red, because we're doing it as a candy cane. So as we put everything together, it's going to form and be very pretty, and you're going to love it. So because we have white here, and I already have 5 in this section, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do 2 more. And it kind of overlaps as we do it. So we're going to do the red and then the white. And it's going to be perfect in uniform center as you go around, as the red and white in the candy cane is. Okay, so like I said, they're 10-inch squares. And you're just going to pull it. That's all we're doing. Corner, corner, pull. And you're going to pull it through. Now remember, as you go, because anytime you work with any type of metallic, it'll come loose, and you want to trim it as you go, alright? So what I do is, as we're putting the little corners in, I like to take my rock and hold it down. That way you're not trying to hold it down and pull it all together at once, because it does, it'll hurt your hands, and it's a lot of work. So just pull. And I have this new spray I started to use for fraying. And if you're on my Facebook page, I told you guys about it. It's called Stiff and Stuff. This is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Works really good on your ribbon. And I did use it on some mesh. The only thing I suggest is do not spray it right on. It'll leave a film. You spray it far, like 6 inches away around it. Let it dry about an hour, and then you spray it again. I kind of use this on the ribbon more, and I like to stick with the crayon on my mesh. But I have used this, and it's fine. So just if you guys wanted to try something different as far as a mist, that works perfectly fine. I love it on the ribbon, though. It's awesome. And it works really good on this. It just takes longer to dry. So again, you're going to pull it. Make sure your little tails are up. You want a good amount on this. We're not going in half, but you want to make sure that it doesn't come loose. And we're not doing the method I used on my beautiful fall flower that I did, where we're just doing the teeny tiny tail. That, if you do the real small tail on it, you have to go individual zip ties. This is a little bit longer, and you want to make sure that it's not going to come loose or come apart. So I like to pull it nice and tight. Now this is the red one. Now like I said, you can use the Dollar Tree one. I didn't have a problem with that at all. They're longer. And you can use that on all of them. I just like to go the red, the white. I'm really, just because it bothers me, it doesn't mean you can't use the Dollar Tree one. Actually, those are a little easier to use because you have a little grip on it, the longer little stems. So it makes it quite easier. So a lady suggested, I think she said she saw it on another reef page, using the needle nose pliers to pull this as tight as you can. I think she said it was Southern Charm. I'm not sure. It was on a comment on YouTube. So you'll see it on one of my, I think it's on my fall flower. Remember what I said? Trim as you go. You do get little stragglies. And no method is perfect. Whether you use a rotary or you use your zip tie, your wood burner, or you use my skill rotary, or even the zip snip. Everything is the same. You still get it. So this is as tight as I can get it. I'm going to try this. She said to take, I haven't tried it yet, but let's see. This is not needle nose pliers, by the way. I mean, it helps. If it's in a tight area, Yeah, it's just as tight as I would get pulling it. Make sure that you push those to the back like I have it and trim off the back. So now we got one more to do. So remember, red, white, red. So I had to move because I cut 2 rolls. So I have like I said, it's 84 pieces. I cut way too much. Back here is my leftover amount. So I could probably make another wreath with that, and I probably will. I don't like to waste. I don't like to overcut. If you do, and you got some kind of baggie, I use my Ziploc bags. And I roll them in, and that helps it from getting on the other fabric and ruining. I don't like to overcut because mesh gets ruined really easy. So, all right, so we're gonna pull it through. The rocks, my grandson got me, but I do think they were from the Dollar Tree. So. And they were seasonal. That's around your springtime stuff, because that's when he first got them for me, was spring. So, I think it was Mother's Day, so it was in May. So see how I'm doing this? And you're just holding it down with your rock. Really, really easy. So, pull your corners. Now, when you get to this part, remember, you want this to be tight. So you're going to pull it, flip it over. And I'm trying to do this because I know some of my friends that are on this, your hands hurt from... So I'm trying to do different methods, trying to figure out ways so your hands won't hurt. Because I know the gathering one I do with the ruffles, you said your hand, a couple of you said you hurt your hands. So I'm trying to get something a little bit better for you, where you're not having to do it. But this, if you're having problems with your hands, you can, see that? Nice and tight. Did it really tight that time. You can use your needle nose pliers on it. But see how pretty that is? Look at how pretty. 84 pieces, guys. So now we're going to decorate. I just want to move some of this out of my way. Okay, so now I'm going to decorate it. I just wanted to get some of that stuff out of the way. These are some little styrofoam glitter balls that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I just cut the package open. It's called the Christmas Shop. And I put it in my Ziploc. I'm real big about Ziplocs. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to show everyone is, I know a lot of you are on a budget, and I just want to show you, it's just as good. I like the plastic candy canes, but I do use these too, so it depends on what kind of fabric you're using. So all I'm doing is I'm taking 2 pipe cleaners. These are the tinsel pipe cleaners you get from the Dollar Tree, and we're just gonna, all you're gonna do is shape them like a candy cane. And it's very, very easy. It saves a few dollars if you want to decorate with your little candy canes. Just trying to, I show everybody little tips every time I do my thing. That's what I'm known for. So you're just going to shape your top, and you can actually do probably 2, which is 2 of these, and you're just going to cut it. And here we go, we got a candy cane, see that? And you can do it with your white, and your same exact thing. You're just going to twist it around. It's not hard at all, and it saves a couple dollars and you know, when you're making wreaths for holidays and all that, it adds up. So every $1, $2, $3 that you can save, it's worth it. Alright, so like I said, if you're on a budget, it's really easy. So, like with this, just snip it at the top and then form it. You're going to have one little piece that's longer than the other. But see that? And you just cut it. And like I said, you can probably do 2, depending on how big you want your candy canes for your wreath. But see, they look just as good as the plastic ones. And you can do it in silver and red. Silver's the new white this year, I noticed. Oh, the one thing I did see a lot of is like pink butterflies and pink decorations are back in this year. So I am going to be doing a pink Christmas one very soon. So now, before you decorate, you really want to see where you're going to put him. And like I said, I got him at Hobby Lobby. And this is for a wreath. They had a whole bunch of different ones. He's really cute. So just like if you were going to use your characters, you're going to put your floral wire through the fabric. Alright, just make sure that you twist it because we're going to twist it on. But I'm not going to put him on yet. I'm just going to see where he's going to be. That way we can decorate around him. I put him on at the end. You want to spray your mesh before you put any type of fabric on because you don't want it to stain it or discolor him, okay? So that's where I want him. So now, I really, really like these. So I also have peppermints, which I just did a peppermint flower. So you can use this. We'll see what I want. I don't know what I want yet. So what I do want is right here where your little zip ties are. We are going to go the opposite color and you're going to start placing these around. Now this is a pretty good price for a whole big bag of them. And you're just going to lay them on there right now. And then once you get the amount you want, then we're going to glue it. I'm going to take him off and sit him to the side. So just go. And this is really, really, easy, fun. It's a lot of fun. I love decorating, so this is my specialty, my kids say. And they are different sizes, so just so you know. So there's little ones too that we can use. So now we're going to take our glue gun. And I have some, I'm going to move some of this out of the way. I have some smaller snowflakes as well. And I'll get those in a second. Put them right here. All this came from Hobby Lobby. Like I said, we had a big sale here from the hurricane. So go ahead and see what I'm doing. All you're doing is you're putting the opposite color. You want to color coordinate everything you do. The more time you put into this, the more people appreciate it. Okay, so that did not take much at all. Remember, I put everything in this little bag. That's it. So, it's not bad. 7 times 4 is 14, and 14 is 28. So there's 28 little balls on there. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So now what I want to do is I always like to glam my stuff out. if you're going to use glitter, why not go all the way, right? So this came from the Dollar Tree. They have this in red and green. They have the blue, like I did the snowflake flower with the blue ones. They also have silver. So because they didn't have white and they only had red, I'm going to use red and silver. And I'm just going to put a couple little, you don't have to use a lot. I am all about glamming it. I'm a girl, so I like to glam it out. And women love it, so I'm just going to put a couple. Just go through it, add it on. It's the same exact process. So if you're going to do red on white, you do the silver on the red and just fill it up. Okay, so now what I am doing, okay, I'm always a little different. I don't like to always be the same. So we're going to just sit him here right now. We're going to put him on, but I want to sit him on for just a minute. So as he's sitting there, you want to place, I'm adding snowflakes. It makes sense to me because it's a snowman. So I'm just going to add a few. You just want to place it, you want to put him there so it's not on him because that would just be pointless to me. So I'm going to move him. Now you do want to make sure you get your ribbon on there because we are going to cover the back too. So this is a Dollar Tree ribbon and it's glitter. It's $1 and it's not the lace because I would not waste the lace on tying it. The lace comes out really pretty on my other stuff. So I'm going to take these off and go ahead and tie this because we're going to cover the back. So just like I do with anything, I always give the option of just something for them to hang. So they can hang it with this or they can hang it with your ribbon. I prefer using a ribbon. That's just me. So like I always tell y'all, keep your ribbon up so you know where the center of everything is, pointing up. And then now we're going to go ahead and put our snowflakes on. So I'm just going to put a couple on here. I'm not going to put a lot because I might want to add. But we're going to cover the back, and the back is beauty. You'll see. I'm going to show you in a second. So just put, and it doesn't have to be like all in a row. You want it to kind of just, snowflakes are random. They're everywhere. So you don't have to put them in a certain way or a certain color or anything like that. So I just do this. Now, I'm not putting a lot on here because you already have the red and the white and it's going to clash if you overdo it. So don't overdo it and overthink anything, okay? So now Mr. Snowman is going right here and we are going to attach him. Right here. We're going to attach him because we got to cover this back. So remember, this is why we have this. And before we cover it, you want to make sure he's on here nice and secure because once you cover it, you can't take it off. So I had one of my people order like lights on their wreath. Explain to them once you put it together, you can't take it apart and put lights on. It makes it a little hard. And you're wasting product. So you don't want to do that. So remember this all, once you got it all where you want it, you're going to pull this apart so you won't see any gaps in it. So this is really easy. You don't see this at all. Just tuck it under. He's so cute. And he's sitting, so remember, he's sitting there, so you're not going to have him all the way up here because he's got to sit down on the bar, alright? So, ribbon is, I want to go where the ribbon is so I can make sure my snowman is straight. So my ribbon is over here. Let's move him this way. So you can move this around, but once you put the top part on, it's too late. So make sure you do it. Don't worry about him flopping either. This will all be fine. Remember, spray this before you put anything on it, okay? So, because this is a Snowman candy cane, you know, because the red and white, I do want to put my homemade candy canes on there because the plastic ones are way too big. So I am only going to do just 2, and just like right here on the side, that's it. And then we're going to cover the back, and it's not hard to do at all. So with the back, what I did, I'll hold that while that dries, is I glued Snowflakes, and I got these at Hobby Lobby, and I put a little bit of snow. It is kind of messy, so I would just, if I were you, I would just use this. I mean, it's gonna fall off a little bit, and then after it does, because I just did it, it'll be fine. So if you do it, please do it out. This, put a mat on the floor or something, because it is a little messy. I'm gonna say that. So I don't want, I'm putting a mat on the floor, so I have a mess to go now. So I wanted to just put the little candy canes because he's got peppermints on him, so it kind of goes with the little theme. And it's red and white, so I kind of want to stick to that little theme. So I'm going to turn it over. Make sure you're very careful when you do turn this over because you have him on there. Now, at Hobby Lobby, what I found, and I was very happy, is they have, these are more sturdier hole punchers than the Dollar Tree. And it was 40% off. So I went ahead and got them. Very, very impressed. Some people were complaining because the Dollar Tree does kind of get stuck, like if you're going to use the Dollar Tree mats. I did not have a problem with this. There you go. There you go. See that? And I thought it didn't go through. It did. It's really, really easy. Really easy. And it's not hard at all. So, I don't feel it because of the grip, so I can't feel it. You can hear that little click. That means it went through. They have different shapes, too. So, if you're, like, making a project with stars, hearts, circles, any of that. So, you're just going to go through this, and you're going to put your little holes. And I'm doing it a little backwards. No, I wasn't. I was doing it right. And you're not going to need many. And like I said, I wouldn't really use the snow on this. Just, make sure you shake out the little papers too as you go through this. I wouldn't use the snow. I would just use the snowflakes. Just being honest with everyone. I mean, it looks all great and everything, but now if you're using a different type of back, you can put it on. Just put a clear coat over the snow if you do use it, and that'll keep it from falling off. Alright, so just use, you know, the acrylic clear I use on my flowers. That's all you do. So, my thing tomorrow, so we were trying to do them both tonight, but my son and daughter, as you can't hear them, my daughter-in-law, they got rehoused by their housing community. So they put them up, and they're going to rehouse them. So they're not here now. So I got my craft room back and trying to get everything organized and stuff. So we were quite busy today helping them get everything out into where they're temporarily located from the hurricane. So all you're going to do is you're just going to go through here, and these are Dollar Tree ones. It's a little backwards. So, just like we do with everything. But with the snowflakes, it kind of gives it that little extra because you have the background. You know how we wake up when we're kids in the morning and there's snow outside, so, or it snows overnight. So I just wanted, you can do white, or I like the blue because it shows the snowflakes. So if you do the white, it's only going to show the snowman. So I did the blue. If I had light blue, I'd probably use the light blue, to be honest, but I only had dark blue. So it's fine. It's fine. No biggie. So all you're going to do is just put this on, and you don't even need many on this, to be honest with you. So we're going to hang her up, and then that'll be it. Okay, so I wanted to show you before I hang him up. So, see the snowflakes in the background? It just gives it that little Christmassy look. So, and the bag is nice and clean and secure. So we're going to hang this up. This is actually quite big, so everyone can see. He is really big. I didn't think he was that big, so let me move. Beautiful. Another proud little Christmas. You can clip the little tag off, and I'm probably going to do that. Let me move this. Just be careful you don't clip the fabric. You don't want to do that. So, this is what I will tell you. I love this because the legs dangle. I love the way it looks. You can use any type of stuffed animal that you like, and you can do the same exact process I just did. It doesn't necessarily have to have the dangling legs. I just like it like that. This flower does not need a lot of like straightening it up, because the way we laid it on here, it's nice and flat. So I really, really love the way this one came out. So please remember, we'll have a drawing later this week. Tomorrow I'll have a beautiful, another wreath, another flower, and it is gorgeous. Just, everyone that's on my page already knows I have some more pretty things I'm using tomorrow. It is not the same flower we already did. It is different, but it's very, very pretty. And it's with the foil mesh. So I'm very excited. Like, share, subscribe. Have a blessed night. I will see you tomorrow. We were going to do it tonight, but it's going to be tomorrow. So have a blessed night, everyone.